Hello everyone. Today I'm going to discuss one question on permutation, pilih atur. Okay, the word that has been given to us is surrounding. Okay, and the question wants us to find the number of words can be formed if there is no restriction without the letter O, the last letter is R, and the vowels must be placed together. We have four questions here, A, B, C, D, and in this video, I'm going to show you the full working for all the four questions. Okay, so first thing we have to understand that in this particular word surrounding, there are 11 letters, and among these 11 letters, we have some letters that are repeating. For example, we have R, and R is repeating two times, and then I would say we have U is also repeating two times, and N is also repeating two times. Okay, so please observe any word that is given to you during examination. If there are repeating letters, please be extra careful, because whenever there are repeating letters, we have to do one additional step which I'll show you shortly. Okay, so as I mentioned, we need to find the number of words that can be formed if there is no restriction. Okay, so let me do part A for you. If there is no restriction, it is basically 11 factorial, because we have 11 letters and we're going to jumble up. That means we're going to permutate the 11 letters. Okay, but we just cannot stop here because we have repeating letters, which is R, U, and N. So we have to take these numbers 2, 2, and 2. We're going to put here. Divide by 2 factorial, divide by 2 factorial, divide by 2 factorial. We have to do this because it is a repeating letter. So we're going to end up getting 4989600. So that should be the answer for part A. Okay, now we are done with part A. Let's move on to part B. Okay, so for part B, basically they are asking us to find the number of words can be formed if the letters were arranged without using the letter O. Okay, so basically when we are not using the letter O, the total number of letters right now will become 10 only. But even among these 10 letters, we still have R repeating two times, U repeating two times, and N repeating two times. Please take note of this. We are just removing the letter O, and O was not repeating in the original question. I mean, in the part A of the question. So even though we are reducing the total number of letters from 11 to 10, we still need to consider this repetition. So when we are doing this working, when we are permutating the 10 letters, we're going to put 10 factorial, and again we're going to divide by the same thing, 2 factorial, 2 factorial, 2 factorial, because of the repetition. So here you're going to end up getting 453600 as your answer. Okay, so let's move on to part C. The last letter is R. Okay, they're asking find the number of words can be formed if the last letter is R. Okay, this kind of question kind of confusing for majority of the students. Okay, so let me help you. So first thing that you need to understand here is that you have to uh, imagine there are actually 11 positions in this particular word. Okay, so let me draw all the 11 positions for you. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11. So I'm gonna give some gap, so make sure so that you can differentiate between them. In the 11th position, I have to fill with R. Here, in the first position to the 10th position, I have no rules. Any letter can come and sit in this one, so there is no rules here. Okay, so when we go and see the original word, which is surrounding, okay, when we go and see the original word here, okay, what we're going to do, we have to understand this one properly. We have two R in this original word. So one of the R we're going to take and we're going to put here, right? Okay, one of the R we're going to take and put here, but we're not going to put one here. We're going to put two. Why am I putting two? Because we have two R in our word. So we have two choices. Okay, dua pilihan. We have two choices. That's why we are putting as two. If let's say a particular student wants to put one here, that means he's telling me that in the word surrounding there is only one R. So please don't do that mistake. You just put 2 as normal here. Okay, in order to eliminate the repetition, we'll do some steps extra later on. Okay, so from the 11 letters, we already put one letter here. We have balance 10. So the 10 letters can come and sit in this 10 position. So it's going to be 10 factorial, because the 10 letters can just sit here without any particular issue. So what happens? It is going to be 10 factorial multiplied by 2. The 2 is actually coming from here. Okay, but among these 10 letters, the U is repeating and the N is repeating, right or not? So you're going to put 2 factorial and 2 factorial. And whenever the R come and sit here, we have to divide by 2 factorial because the R is also repeating. So when we do this step, we're going to get 9072000 as our answer. Okay, so please take note. Okay, the only thing that student miss out in this question, they'll just put 1 here. Every time you do the question, if you have 2R, you have to put 2 first. If you have 3R, you have to put 3. Then you divide by the number of repetition. Okay, then only we can avoid careless mistake. Otherwise, if you put 1 and then you again divide by 2 factorial, you're going to end up in trouble. Okay, so I hope I made myself very clear. So let's move on to part D. So in order to do part D, I'm going to erase some of my earlier workings so that I can have some space. So part D, they are saying they want the vowels to be placed together. This is kind of confusing for majority of the students, because majority of the students will only assume whenever they are placed together. Whenever the vowels are placed together, they only assume either together in the first 4 places or together in the last 4 places. But in reality, that is not the truth. Okay, when we do the actual analysis, we actually have more than 2 scenarios here. Okay, let me show you the breakdown of all the scenarios. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Okay, that means this one is not needed. Okay, let me erase. Okay, so if you notice this 11 position, when I say the vowels must be placed together, first I need to know what are the total number of vowels. Okay, if you go and check the word, I would say U is a vowel, O is a vowel, again U is a vowel, and then I is a vowel. Is there any other vowels? I don't think so. Okay, these are the 4 vowels. Okay, let us zoom into the word and check again. Did I leave out anything? No. Yes. This is a vowel, this is a vowel, this is a vowel, this is a vowel. Yes, we have only 4 vowels. And please take note that among these 4 vowels also, we have a repetition. That is, you repeating 2 times. Okay, please take note of that. This is very important. Okay, they want the vowels to be placed together, right? So when they say together, it can be together in the first 4 position, or it can be together in the last 4 positions. Okay, it can be together in the last 4 position. Okay, but these two is not the only case. Okay, actual truth is that it can be also together in the position of 2 3 4 and 5. It also can be together in these 4 positions. Okay, it also can be together starting from this position all the way up to here. Okay, it also can be together starting from this position all the way to here. It also can be together from this position all the way to here, and it also can be together from this position all the way to here. So student might get confused. Sir, how am I supposed to know how many pattern is there in are there in total? Okay, so in order to save your time, it is very simple. You can use this particular shortcut. We have 11 position, and this group has 4 letters, right? So you have to minus 4 and then you have to plus 1. So you'll end up getting 8. So there are 8 different ways they can be together. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8. Beyond that is not possible, because when you do this, only 3 vowels are there. You cannot continue. So it's 8 actually. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, So now we know already the vowels can be placed together in 8 different ways. So we're going to put 8 and then we're going to put 4 factorial because we have four of them, right? Four of them. So 4 factorial divide by, because there is a repetition of U and U, divide by 2 factorial. Multiply by total 11 letters, 4 already been used up here. So the balance must be 7 factorial. And remember, among the balance 7 letters, if you consider it is actually S, R, R, N, D, G, sorry, N again, and then G. This is without the vowels. Okay, even without the vowels also, we still have 2 letters are repeating. So you have to do 2 factorial over 2 factorial. Okay, so do not miss out this one, otherwise you'll end up in trouble. So here the answer will be 120960. That's all. So please make sure you divide like this, and then you have to do for the vowels here, and this is the consonants or non-vowels basically. Okay, so there are 4 vowels and 7 non-vowels. Among the 4 vowels there are 2 letters, I mean U is repeating 2 times, that's why I put 2 factorial at the bottom. And among the 7 consonants or non-vowels, there are R and R repeating, N and N repeating. So that's why I put 2 factorial and 2 factorial at the bottom. So please make sure you don't miss out this during your actual working. And don't forget this 8 is because they can occur or they can exist together in 8 different locations among the 11 position. Okay, and that's how the working goes. I hope you guys understand. Please revisit this video. Please do your working accordingly and check your answers with the answers given in this video explanation. If you have any questions or any area that is not clear, you can post a comment below this video and I will answer uh, with my comment or with another video for further explanation. Thank you, take care, and bye bye.